Man, god damn, man. I'm on a stupid ass boat. It's cold as shit out here.
Man, shut your whole ass up. It'll be spring in a few months, man. Y'all rookies always complaining, man. The boss did you a favor anyway. He could have had you doing some stupid ass shit like documents.
And I'd rather be in there doing paperwork than this bullshit. Fuck is that? Hey, that's a yacht? I'm about to go fuck with some hoes. Hey, man, what y'all got going on in here, man? Man, you the captain, man? Hey, man, my starter up. Oh, shit. Man, all right, well, so we can give you a tow or something.
Man, hold on, cuz. There's a lot of hoes in here, man. I've been partying all day, man. Can't y'all kind of hold off or something?
Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man.
But hold on. I got $500 for you. Just take this motherfucker boat somewhere else, man.
God damn it, man. Look at me, man. Man, this bullshit.
Man, I don't know, man. I mean, we did some real good work in that last case. I mean, shit, if it wasn't for all the bullshit.
Man, shut your whole ass up. What you gonna do, man? You gonna goddamn go take that damn sergeant exam. You gonna do good on it. Then you gonna take the lieutenant exam. You gonna do good on that.
I don't want to make ranks, son. I want to do good cases.
Some bullshit. You here playing with murals and shit. What the is this anyway? A mosaic? Man, I take that shit to the church.
Hey, what the you doing out here, McNulty, man? You on this boat, cuz?
Man, shut your whole ass up, bunk, man. What you want anyway?
Hey, man, I'm trying to find a line on that Omar. You know, the gay nigga that was out there sucking and taking names. You know where he at?
Well, shit, man, he ain't on the boat.
Man, come on, man. Let's go have some lunch, man, so we can talk about it.
Man, goddamn, I gotta get this shit done, but man, I hate this dumbass job anyway.
Now, this whole season kind of revolves around, like, I don't even know what this is called, a shipping yard, I would assume. It's a lot of shenanigans going on. Basically, they get stolen goods into the shipping yard. They be selling them, and they be taking money from these illegal ass niggas to get these items to them. Then, you know, they take them, they sell them, do whatever they do. It's like international trapping. Anyways, this right here is Frank. Nick Baldwin at the top, I ain't gonna lie. And this tall, strapping young man right here is Nick. Nick is the person that's kind of the intermediary between Frank and the Greek. The Greek is the guy that they've been taking money to get items in for. This tweaking ass right here, his name is Zig. Zig is, well, kind of a loser, but he does have a good mentality. He's always trying to do the next best thing and make as much paper as possible. He just happens to be a idiot. Anyways, more on these guys later. Now, my man Bone went to go pull some evidence, and oh shit, they got my Lieutenant Daniels in evidence? That's tough. Anyways, they're having a hard time finding some evidence for the case they need. In the meantime, in between time, my man Avon Barksdale is still in jail, and that means Stringer Bell is still in charge. He got my man Bodie doing this drug deal, trying to find out if he's somebody he can trust or not. Stringer Bell always 2 steps ahead until he isn't, but that's neither here nor there. Now, Stringer Bell basically had some people take the shipment out of the car. He wanted to see if Bodie was going to stay on task, follow the correct route, but he ends up taking a little detour because of some construction work and shit. Stringer's trying to teach him a lesson, but also, I ain't gonna lie, this man Stringer Bell is pretty smart though. He got this Bodie stressing. Also, my nigga Monk stressing too. He's still trying to find Omar. That dude McNulty not telling shit. Hey man, did Stringer say anything else, man?
Nah, he just told us all to come back, man. You know we
damn, cuz.
Hey man, let me holler at you, man. Hey, you do all the mileage right?
Man, hell yeah, I did that shit right, cuz. Look, right here.
I don't know, man. You about 3/10 of a mile long, dog. And if you followed directions, man, you wouldn't be, man.
Man, fuck that, man. I swear to God.
Man, you got answers, man. We have to take a detour on Camden because of some construction and shit, man. You hurt your foot?
What you mean, man?
Yeah, well, you kicked that damn tire jack, man.
Oh, man, you was on us the whole time. You was watching me. Oh, that's crazy, cuz. Yo, if you wasn't my boss, I would smack the out your dumb ass for that one. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, where that dope at though, cuz?
Now all the shipyard guys is at the bar having a swell old time. Nick, Ziggy, I don't know any of these other that don't matter though, you feel me? This one head bald as shit, bro. He kind of like a cone head a little bit. Damn, that bitch bumpy at the top. Now they in here talking about a bunch of shit. Ziggy keep talking about his dick, bro. Like, why you keep talking about your pee-pee, bro? I don't want to hear about that shit. This stand up and pull his meat out, bro. Like, what the f that you got going on, cuz? You know, obviously I can't show it on YouTube, and I really wish that I didn't have to see it, but man, that's what happened, bro. This pulled his bum dick out. It's crazy work, bro. The fuck? Now the next day, McNulty working, bro, and he ends up seeing this floater in the water. Well, she looks kind of fresh and her legs look broke. So they think initially that she's a jumper from the bridge, but you know McNulty, he ain't gonna go for that. He gotta know for sure. Oh, detective work ass. Stringer Bell goes to go see my man Avon in jail. He doing all right. He in there basically talking about how he getting his mind right. Shit, I don't blame him. Sometimes you just gotta get your mind right. Hopefully not in prison though. Like, ain't nobody trying to go there, cuz. Real shit. Anyways, eventually, that damn fair from earlier that had that damn Dove memorial, he was taking it down to the church to get it in the window. Unfortunately, the dock workers already got one up. See, Frank came with a really big offering, over 4 bands. And that Fed is trying to wonder and figure out how it's possible that from the docks brought more than $4,000. Now Nick is gonna go see the Greek, and he's gonna take Ziggy with him because his car wouldn't start this morning, and it seems like Ziggy has the only working vehicle. So they get in the car, they go to see the Greek, and he tells this nigga not to talk. But as soon as they get there, starts talking.
Yo, what the fuck you guys got going on, son?
Yeah, are you the Greek, son? Hey, man, I heard you got all types of shit. Yo, you be stealing all types of shit from the shipping containers and shit.
Is it? Shut your bitch ass up, man. What the
Yo, son, I'm just saying, son, the Greek be getting paper out this. I respect it.
Hey, yo, this your mans.
Hey, son, I'm just saying, man, I respect you and your hustle, okay? Y'all niggas on dick right now.
Man, shut your bitch ass up. Go over there if I beat your ass.
Yo, my fault, cuz.
Now back at the shipyard, we end up meeting this police officer who's gonna be relevant later. I'm gonna keep it a band. I don't remember her name, but she's a woman cop. Just know that she's gonna find something very important. And apparently something is going wrong at the shipyard because the guy Sergey, well, he's not picking up the shipment. Someone called him and told him not to take the shipment. This is bad though, and it puts the shipyard workers at risk. So Frank gets on the phone and starts freaking the out. Avon goes to meet Ricardo, their supposed new plug's lawyer, and apparently he thinks that they got a rat amongst them. That stuff that's been going on in Baltimore is the reason why he's going through what he's going through, which is why he's holding off on giving them that dope. This is bad for their business, obviously, because they don't have another plug right now. Now, you remember that floater from earlier? Well, McNulty, he did the trajectory of the body and he ended up making sure that his old department that put him there is the one that gets the body. And now they have to work the case. It's kind of up because that floater was on the other side from their perspective, but McNulty did all the math and says, well, that's impossible. So actually, you just got to do it. Now, you remember when I told you that one police officer, she was going to find something that seemed out of the ordinary, and then she was going to look into it, and it was going to cause a whole string of events. Well, that's exactly what happened. She sees the shipping container and goes to the back, and she realizes that there's a bunch of dead women in there. Seems like that Jane Doe isn't that much of a Jane Doe. There's 13 bodies, all female. 2 of them are like Asian looking and one's kind of like some Polish. I don't know. They all look kind of similar a little bit. Hey, doctor, how are we doing here?
What are you talking about?
I mean, like, what's the plan?
I don't know. So there's dead bodies. We're gonna find out how they're dead and then you go from there. What the do you want me to do? They got to do autopsies and shit.
Now all the agencies are there fighting over who's going to do what. And since they are technically in cargo, they might be immigration, but they're dead, so they can't be, which means the state's going to do it. But they say it's a paperwork thing, a bunch of Jane Does, so no crime, no investigation. Now Frank goes to talk to the Greek and well, he's pissed off about what happened.
Man, what the man? Why don't you take the damn shipping container? Man, I don't know. I got a call. They told us not to. You want me to do about it? I don't know. Get your ducks in a row. What you talking about? Bunch of dead girls at my docks. You gotta calm down with all that bullshit, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Yo, I might smack the out this nigga, but I don't give a Greek or not. What's wrong with him, cuz?
D'Angelo mom go to go see Avon. She tells him about Ricardo and everything happening. So Avon ends up putting her on this other guy to go. They have a conversation about D'Angelo as well.
You need to take care of him. All the stuff that he's done for us.
Man, I know. We keeping him close, man. It's just hard to see him and shit. Man, you know, he ain't here adjusting and shit. You know he on that stuff too, man. I heard he in that sniffing and all that, man. Now, Bunk and McNulty, they're eating crabs and shit. You know, my man McNulty be crabbing now that he out on the water and all that. We're out there becoming a Gordon Fisherman. But he sees these 13 bodies that got found in these damn cargo containers. And you know him, he heard that shit in, well, and this motherfucking mind got to twirling. You know he about to try to investigate that bullshit, put more work on niggas. He be doing good detective work, bro. He just petty though, man. And the only thing Bunt worried about is them goddamn crab guts and finding Omar. He keep asking this man McNulty about him. He said it's time to show Bunt some love so he can get this case done. Man, McNulty talking about if you want some love, come sit on my lap.
Hey, yo.
Now you remember that police officer that was beefing with Frank? Well, he sent this damn local PD down. You probably forgot about this, bro. Shit, I did too. That's my guy though. They got this peddling tickets now though. That's tough. Anyways, they got him at the shipyard giving everybody their ticket. He just keep with this, and then he ends up pulling up on him, and that nigga Frank got to talking crazy to him.
Hey man, you in that window, cuz. Man, everybody told me that you was a ass cop. All you do is talk shit, and you an asshole. And my sister said when she went to school with you, nigga, you ain't get no hoes. You was in there looking ugly as shit. Hoes was just dissing you. That window, cuz. Your wrinkly ass face. You wet brown paper bag face ass.
Now, McNulty ended up pulling up to the shipyard and shit. You know that nigga a go-go gadget detective, bro. This nigga about to go find out what's going on with these 13 bodies.
Man, how the hell did them motherfuckers not have no damn air in there? There's supposed to be a little air pipe in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? In case something like this happens. How did that even happen?
I think it got crushed.
Yeah, it probably got crushed when stuff was moved around in there. That's what we think anyway.
Man, let me go to the top real quick and check this shit out, man. Something iffy about this one. Man, hold on, man. That don't look right, man. Something off with that.
Now, McNulty finds out that this air pipe got crushed on purpose. And if they can prove it, then that means it's homicide. So they take it to the little lab and shit, and they get to researching it. But if it comes back, you know what time it is. A whole investigation. Now this cop keep going around trying to get dirt on Frank and shit. He talking about getting 6 dudes to do an investigation on the shipyard. Find out if they doing dirt and with who. All of this over a window thing, bro. Shit crazy. Getting investigated for nothing. Just let it have a window, bro. Daniel's out walking with his wife and shit, and he talking about putting his papers in, becoming an attorney. You know what I mean? And I ain't mad at him. He got to do something. They got him in there pushing papers and shit. And his wife ain't with that shit. Right? Remember when I told you that this dude Ziggy was a dumbass? Well, he wants to work dope. Anyway, this man Ziggy wants to get dope from this guy named White Curtis. So he asked Nick to go in on it with him, but Nick doesn't want to because I'm not trying to sell no dope. I work in the shipyard. What you got going on?
Yo, I'm just saying, son, you know what I'm saying? If you bring your own money in on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Then we can get some paper together. You know what I mean? We can get our own little package and everything will be cool, son.
Man, Ziggy, I ain't doing none of that bullshit, man. Fuck is you got going on, man? You trying to sell dope? Stupid ass.
Man, whatever, son. Hey, Donna, can I get another shot?
Now, my man Weebay is in prison too, but he's been going through it. Unfortunately, his room keep getting ransacked by this dumbass CO named Tillman. He had a charge for this murder rap. They were saying he killed some guy, and this guy Tillman is that guy's cousin. So he's been giving Weebay a hard ass time. His room up, taking his stuff out. So he goes to talk to Avon about it. This man Avon in there eating KFC, drinking goddamn grape soda. Oh, he going crazy in prison. Anyways, the most important part about this is that Avon said he's gonna go talk to Tillman. This is gonna cause some problems and create a whole new plot point. Gotta love rising action. So that's what he does. Avon goes to go talk to the Tillman. Hey Tillman, man, I was out there gonna holler at you, man.
No.
Pardon me?
I said no, my.
Oh, all right, bet, say that. Now, McNulty finds out that basically the women that were in the damn shipping container had a 3-hour window of oxygen before they died. So they would have had to have died once it docked, which makes it a city thing. This just gave his old department more collateral damage. 13 bodies, bro. They conversion rate was at 51%, bro. It's at 34% now. Oh my God, yo, he different. That's tough. Now, my man Ziggy go talk to that white Mikey or whatever his name is.
Yo, son, come on, son.
Man, yourself, man. You fuck, man. Go yourself, man. You up the last 2 packages, man. Either bring the money or nah. That.
Yo, come on, son. Yo, I'm trying to get this paper out this.
Yeah, me and everybody else. All you do is fuck packages up, nigga. Fuck you.
Yo, that's crazy, son.
Now, Avon ends up telling Stringer Bell about that Tillman and shit. But Avon get to talking to him about D'Angelo. He telling Stringer Bell to go talk to D's girl Brianna to get her to come down and bring his damn son and shit. Stringer Bell gonna go see her, all right. Anyways, my man McNulty ends up taking 14 shots with his friends because he dropped 14 bodies on him. Frank and the boys end up getting out of jail finally. Got stopped at a DUI checkpoint, bro. That's crazy. Now, this man McNulty, he has shorty career that he been on since season 1, and she asking the what am I question. So he tells her the truth. Him and his ex-wife, well, I guess technically his current wife, they ain't divorced yet, are gonna try to make things work for them and the kids. So pretty much, shorty, I just use your crib to spend a night at and get some pussy. Anyways, Frank and them is pissed off about that whole DUI thing, so they end up stealing a police vehicle. Yo, stole a police van is crazy, by the way. Anyways, Bunk and Lester ended up getting all 14 of those Jane Does, which is crazy. It wasn't even their turn, so they're going to be investigating it. Now that old Fed is starting a whole goddamn detective team on Frank, which is up, but that's what they on. Presbeluski is going to be leading it. This really on dick over this window shit, bro. Anyways, Sergey ends up popping up on this damn ship. Apparently they're looking for somebody. Says the Coast Guard is holding the ship. So this dude end up trying to dip off, but they end up catching them. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They beating the shit out this. My man D'Angelo doing that dope in the prison. Bro, we need to get clean, nigga. No back. Now, Frank and the boys, they end up taking this damn police van and they put it in a shipping container, taking pictures of it and all that. Speaking of shipping, boys, Sergey and the homies from the Greek, they get to beating the out of this. Bro, they got them naked and shit. What the? Oh, these niggas is freaky. They end up slicing this throat open and killing him. But I'm like, damn, yo, y'all could at least put some clothes on a nigga. Like, God damn, y'all just naked and shit. Oh, freaky ass niggas.
Hey, man, look at him. He come out with that second laundry basket. That's how you know that shit in. The second laundry basket, right? Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. So how do you know that? Man, motherfucker, it's common sense. If the nigga go in there with a laundry basket and it's full, and then he come out with the same laundry basket, like, come on, cuz, what the you doing that for?
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Oh, wait a minute.
What the Hey, put that shit down, cuz, on God. Yeah, put that shit down, bitch ass. You doing laundry? You moving like a right now. God damn, yo, they thorough as shit.
Now, at the beginning of that episode, we see that my man Omar is back in town. Look like Bunk ain't gonna have to look too far from my... Now, Bunk and Lester are questioning some people on that ship. You know, the ship where the guy got cut up like a pizza? But this dude is literally acting like he don't understand English. Like, nigga, how the fuck you don't understand English and you be traveling across the world and shit? It's real life in there acting like he don't understand English and you traveling the world. Capping ass. But I ain't gonna lie, Lester hella racist, boy. That nigga gushy, ushy. Like, yo, calm down, relax. Now, if a white person said that, we would have been in that bitch tweaking. My man Nick at a shorty salon. He got a daughter with her, and they be beefing back and forth. It ain't too important right now. Just know that this Nick is being pressured to do more. He ain't really getting a lot of hours at the shipyard. So eventually, he gonna start doing some shit he probably shouldn't. Just wait on it. McNulty go to the evidence room and shit, turn some shit in. And this Daniels tell him that he putting his papers in soon. He about to go be an attorney. All that bullshit they talking about. Shit, I feel him. Anyways, you remember the two shorties in the beginning that ended up robbing a nigga with the laundromat? Well, Omar and the gay nigga pull up on him. Hey, Omar come calling. Man, I heard about that nigga Omar. That nigga was the Grim Reaper back in the day. Heard they scared his ass out of town though. Ass nigga. And ain't nobody scared Omar. Fuck they talking about. I mean, that money. Y'all in here, y'all the wonder lesbians? Now, Bunker Lester go talk to the superior about the case. Seems like to them, how the they supposed to get information out of 53 niggas on the damn boat with 53 different dialects? Shit, it is what it is. The superior basically tell them they gotta figure it out. He also tells Shorty that she need to go get some pantsuit. Yo, nigga, don't tell me how to I'm supposed to dress. Anyways, back at the detail on Frank Savaka, it seems like Prespaluski is trying to get some shit together, but these lazy ass don't want to do nothing but watch TV. Shit, I don't blame them. This Frank bullshit is just some petty ass shit anyway. Mad about a damn mirror. Now Omar and the gay tap in with the lesbian wonder twin. Yo, you know my man Omar with that LGBTQ. Real shit. Hey, gay pride, y'all. They tapping in. They trying to sting a nigga. Sting is like, you know, backdoor. I guess I shouldn't use backdoor talking about Omar. That would be crazy, but y'all know what I mean. Yo, real quick, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much. I got a new banger. Yep, on the new channel again. And you know, this time I'm dropping the same commentary videos I normally do, but with a little twist. And I ain't talking about that trash dude from Young Money. I'm talking about straight heat, starting off with Avengers Endgame. And the twist is, surprise, it's a collab channel with me and Lil Bro, my blood brother. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, this might be the best edited and the funniest video I dropped all year. Like, no cap. Might be the best edited and funniest video I dropped in the last year, bro. Year and a half, maybe. So y'all gotta go check it out. Hit this little eye or go in the pin comment or description and run that up after you finish this vid. All right, bye. Jamming it up, robbing them, you know. Anyway, Stringer Bell and his people on that tell me. They end up following them home. They about to get the drop on this shit. You know, whatever my man Avon say, go. Real shit. God damn, look at that big ass rat. That Master Splinter? Oh shit, the rat versus a puppy? Yo, I got $20 on the puppy, no cap. Damn, dog getting busy on the rat. Told you I got 20 on that. Now they end up following this and they realized that he been making some drops for this dude at a bar. Ironic that Tillman was watching that rat get tore up and now he getting ratted. They about to line his dumb ass. Okay, McNulty, I see you with the kids. Sheesh. Now this man McNulty just told Shorty the other day that he about to make it work with his motherfucker baby mom and his wife. He pull up here, she talking about a separation agreement. Damn, let me find out my man McNulty lying to Shorty because he don't want to commit. That's tough. Hey, you know how that shit go, man. Typical nigga shit. Anyways, my man Avon pop in on the bartender. He get to talking to him and he tell him, look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know that man Avon, he said we got to line this nigga Tillman, cuz.
Man, what you mean, man? He like my biggest earner, man.
Man, you know how that shit go, man. Avon, cuz. We gotta do what that say, man.
Oh, you right though, man. Avon is Avon. Damn, man. I was just getting some paper with this too. That's tough. He probably gonna be back here later, man. You know that nigga be sneaking shit into the prison and all that.
Now in the meantime, in between time, you know, my man Tillman getting that motherfucker dope into the prison. We got Omar finally making a move on it with the laundry baskets. Damn, y'all got robbed twice in the same week. You need to find a new profession, nigga. Damn. Anyways, my man Tillman ended up going to the prison. You know, he a CO, so we get the shit in pretty easy. Put that shit in a pack of gum or some breath mints. You know, man, back in the day, this is probably like 2013, 2014 or something. It was like a big smuggling ring at the prison, like at my local county. And man, it was like crazy when I think about it, bro. They had COs in there, inmates, you know what I'm saying? Women, you know, COs, obviously. Well, shit, you know, nothing against the gay niggas, you feel me? I'm just saying. And then, you know, they had goddamn getting cell phones in there, bringing Popeyes to the inmates. Like, bro, it was all types of shit going on, bro. I couldn't even believe it. Anyways, my bad. That was completely off topic, but none of that matters. What does matter is my man Tillman, well, he got that dope in. And you know, getting that dope in, it's gonna get that motherfucking paper in. You feel me? Unfortunately, today, it seems like my man got other plans. And by my man, I mean Avon Barksdale, a mastermind, a Jedi master, if you will. Now my man Frank Sabaka, he's in this damn meeting talking to these senators and politicians and shit, trying to make sure that this goddamn shipyard and his port end up getting some paper. You know, steady business, steady income, more hours for his people. Frank just really trying to take care of his people, man. I ain't gonna lie. Feel bad for this nigga, bro. He doing everything he can to take care of his people, for real. Now Bucket Lester, they're coming up on some dead ends. See, they can't find any real connection, and these bitches is Jane Doe, so it's a tough case. Shit, a lot of these don't even know what they're coming over here for. They getting told they gonna be secretaries, you know what I'm saying, receptionists and shit, dancers. They get over here, they get sex trafficking. Well, sex trafficking had been going on for a long ass time. I feel like it finally like really became a thing in the media, like in the last maybe like decade or so, became like more prevalent to be talked about, especially with all that Diddy shit going on and all that, you know what I mean? They were saying that nigga was sex trafficking and all that. But shit, this shit been going on, bro. Women have been getting smuggled from different countries, stolen from right here in our own country for years and years, bro. It's really disgusting, man. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, my man Stringer Bell ends up popping up at Bree crib. This motherfucker Bree giving this Stringer this D'Angelo clothes and shit. Oh, weird ass bitch. He just going over there to tell her that she need to pop up with the kid. See D'Angelo, keep things straight. Whole time, bro, this nigga, his baby mom. Yes, bro, Stringer is over there and shit out shorty. I'm talking about, yeah, giving her straight nyang. Like, damn, yo, you giving in to that Idris Elba, oh freaky ass. Damn, man, you really making love to the bitch, bro. You kissing all on her and shit, freaky ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's why I be telling not to go to prison, bro. Your shorty is getting cracked. No matter how you want to slice it, bro, it's a nigga doing shit for her that you can't. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta know if you going in that, your shorty is getting bent over. It's real life sad when you think about it, man. I ain't gonna lie. Damn. Now, you remember I was telling you how Frank want to take care of his people and shit. Well, one of his mans come over and he tell him straight up that, you know, things, well, they're not going too swell for him. Then he's going to have to go to a different port to make more money. So we tell the dude, look, bro, before you make any decisions, why don't you go over to the bar and get a beer on me? You don't really understand why, but you will see soon. Now, it seems that my man Zig and my man Nick is up to no good. They in there grabbing some illegal shit, trying to get some contraband to sell. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas going through it. Niggas got the drop on Tillman, too. That nigga end up going back to the bar. You know what's about to happen to his dumb ass. And we end up seeing the goats. My nigga D'Angelo Barksdale. Avon go talk to him, you know. Now we know my man D'Angelo on that shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie. My nigga Wood Harris, bro, is so tough, bro. Like, that's really one of my favorite actors, though. No funny shit. I ain't never seen him be like a bad actor in anything. Now, Avon is basically telling D'Angelo he want him to cool it out on that dope. You know, calm the fuck down. Cause doing that dope, man, that's that weak shit. You in here on some weak shit right now, doing drugs.
Man, I'm just saying, man, I just do this shit to get past, you know what I mean? I mean, this motherfucker 10 years, man. 20 really, but I gotta do half of this shit.
Man, I'm just saying, bro, you in this bitch weak as hell doing drugs and shit, bro, like a fiend. I ain't never seen you was no fucking fiend, man.
All right, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't no fiend, all right? I just, you know, do dope every now and then.
Now, my man D, he ends up listening to Avon and shit. Better be glad that he did. Y'all gonna see why real soon. Anyways, none of that matter. What does matter is that Nick and Zig, well, they stole $200,000 worth of cameras, bro. Made a deal with this, like, Persian looking. They want 20%, so they gonna get 20 bands. This get the cameras for free. He gonna make $180,000 off the camera. He paying 10 cents for each camera. Stop playing with him. All right, maybe not 10 cents each camera, but like 10 cents on the dollar. You feel me? Don't really matter. We also find out, though, that that man went to go get that beer in a shot, and Frank Sabaka gave him some bread. Zig Pops is a good nigga. We end up finding out at the end of the episode why my man Avon was making sure that this dude D'Angelo wasn't on that dope. Basically, what ended up happening is he was trying to get that man Tillman jammed up because he's bringing dope into prison. Get him to crack down on him more. So what he had Stringer do was put some bad dope into prison. Now, if D'Angelo hit the dope, he will also OD and end up getting up. So Avon had to make sure that's not what was going on. It makes perfect sense when you put 2 and 2 together. That's why they zoom in on this at the end of the episode. Bro in there reading a motherfucking book like nothing happened. At the beginning of episode 4, we got my man Frank sitting by the damn water contemplating life, looking like the thinker. And his head looked like a motherfucker Caucasian milk dud. Nigga, the first white chocolate milk dud I ever seen in my life. Now he called this man Nick down to meet him.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I heard you and your stole $200,000 worth of camera.
Okay, so what, bro? We trying to get some money.
Y'all niggas trying to get some money, man. Man, I swear to God, y'all be having me hot in this. You know, the motherfucking Greek might take his goddamn business somewhere else, stupid ass nigga.
Now, basically, Frank is, you know, talking to him and trying to explain to him, nigga, that you up business, which makes total perfect sense. Nick is just trying to tell him, like, look, man, like, what the you want me to do, bro? Like, how the am I supposed to live off 5 or 6 days a month? I thought that said 5 or 6 days a week at first. I'm like, nigga, that's a lot of money. 5 or 6 days a month? God damn. Now, Frank is just telling this not to the business up, which makes sense. But I also understand, you know, money being tight for him too. He just tells him not to flash too much money. The problem is, this man Zig now is about to have about $6,000 odd, which is not good because you know that this man Zig's probably about to use that money to get some dope, which is going to end up probably pretty bad for him. We'll just have to see how things play out. Anyways, we found out last episode that Stan specifically wanted Daniels to run the detail. So Irv goes to talk to him. They have a conversation and he tells Daniel that if he takes his bar exam and he holds it off for a year or two, he'll make sure that he gets the major promotion promotion so he can get a major's pension when he leaves. Cedric, he agrees to it, but he also wants to make his own list of people. He wants who he wants on the detail, and now we got my man Daniels in the fold. This is probably going to get McNulty back in the game, get Lester and Bunk, you know, all the people that he would want to work with back in the fold. Speaking of McNulty, he finally tells Bunk that he's got Omar, so it looks like that Gans case isn't going to go dead like Bunk thought. Yo, this nigga Nick just be waking up drinking, bro. What's up with this nigga? He's an alcoholic. You need to go to an AA meeting, nigga. You stealing cameras. You need to steal a night in the drunk tank.
God damn it. Hit my head, man. We live in this small ass place. Damn, shorty, your titties out, man. Let me suck some.
Oh my God, freaky ass. I don't got no time right now. Yo, that's how white people be acting about titties, bro. The same way black people be acting about ass. I ain't gonna lie. I do not be caring about no motherfucking titties, bro. I'm gonna keep it a man. Like, people be having titties, I be like, meh. But shorty walk past with that, that waggy wagon. Hey, yo, anyway, Bunker Lester with the little shorty cop. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. She look familiar. Like, I feel like I seen her in something. At first, I thought it was the one bitch from Roseanne, you know, her sister. But then I was like, hell no, that's not her. Then I started thinking more about it. I'm like, yo, I know I seen her in something, bro. I just can't put my damn finger on it. Anyways, my man D'Angelo, he go to talk to Avon. Bro, this nigga Avon in there playing Xbox? Yo, he going crazy. Now, Avon tell D'Angelo, look, man, we know exactly who, you know what I mean, might have bought that shit in. So you go down to the assistant warden, you tell him the name, you get some of our motherfucking years shaved off. Shit, I don't blame Avon. Shit. Snitching on the cop ain't snitching. Real shit.
Man, what the man, so you want me snitch?
Man, it ain't snitching if you tell on the cop. Nobody give a about that CO.
I mean, shit, you right, though, man. Real shit, it is a motherfucking cop. So it really ain't snitching. Fuck that nigga, you feel me? But I don't want no parts of the shit that you got going on, man. Real shit. Leave me out of it.
Now back at the boatyard, this Zig is not listening to anything. Frank literally told him not to flash his money around. This douchebag went and bought an expensive ass coat. Boy, you better tell him he got that shit through Klarna. Anyways, the Greek want to see him. Apparently, since they did good by him, they want to have a little meeting. Now, my man McNulty, he's driving around looking for that Omar.
It was good with y'all, man. Hey, y'all know where that Omar at? Omar Little, man. He walk around, big ass shotgun. He be sucking dick and shit. That's what he be on.
Hey, what the man? He be sucking dick. Oh, y'all don't know no like that, cuz. And then y'all know somebody that suck dick.
Man, I seen you suck dick 2 days ago.
Man, shut your whole ass up, cuz.
Now, Lester and Bunker trying to explain to Rawls, well, we don't know what to do. We was on a boat in Philadelphia, no jurisdiction, a bunch of niggas that can't talk and speak English. How the were we supposed to do anything? And Rawls basically explains to him, like, look, man, I don't give a because them niggas was on that boat speaking Mandarin Chinese. They was on that damn boat. Y'all should have held the boat and y'all should have did y'all job. Instead, y'all dumbass let the boat go. He basically tells them that they got to figure this shit out or he gonna have a scapegoat or two to throw a barrel. Basically telling them that they gonna be asked out of luck if they don't solve these damn cases. It seems like our friend McNulty found somebody to follow. Yep, the GOAT. That nigga Bubbles. I ain't seen Bubbles since, well, shit, last season. What the fuck they got in their coats? And he got his white homie with him? That motherfucker. White homie, he got his resilient, boy. I don't know how he ain't died yet. Anyways, McNulty see him getting on the bus, so we start following it. Now they go to the Greek and they basically telling him,
hey man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. Y'all did good with them cameras. But shit, we need some chemicals, nigga. I'm talking about paint thinner, all types of sulfuric acid, pomegranate.
Nigga, ain't pomegranate a motherfucking fruit, cuz?
Now McNulty ends up meeting with Bubbles and he basically is telling them he needs a line on Omar. Or he gonna have to give all that stolen shit that he got out of Foot Locker back. Nigga, Bub's going crazy right now. Bro got a Walkman, pair of shoes. No, I'm playing. I don't know if he got a pair of shoes or not, but he got a Foot Locker bag. Nigga went in there to get socks. Anyways, he says he needs a line on Omar by Friday. So my man Bubs, he probably gonna look out. Shit, you know he a real anyway. Now you remember we found out that man Avon had some information on a nigga that had, you know, got that heroin in there. That bad heroin. So he's sitting down with his attorney, meeting with the law, you know what I mean? And he meeting with the at the prison trying to get a deal. He wants his parole from 28 months to a year, and he wants institutional support on getting an early release. Sheesh, my nigga Avon really asking for a lot, I ain't gonna lie. Now Daniel's gonna talk to Rawls and gives him the list of the people that he wants on this detail. And Rawls is okay with everybody on the list, except McNulty. He says that either quits or drowns. Only way he's getting off that boat. Damn McNulty, he pissed that Rawls out something serious. Shakima back in action by arresting a frat boy in the middle of highway. None of that really matters anyway. But what does matter is that my man Bubbles is trying to get a line on Omar. He went and asked one of his dope buddies.
Hey man, you want a line on that nigga Omar? So all you gotta do is get you a motherfucking package stand on that corner. You're gonna be seeing that soon enough.
But shorty in there that been working with him, one of the wonder lesbians, you know, the one with the nose ring, she overhears this. Obviously, she's about to tap in with this bubble. Avon ends up making that deal with the DOC and, you know, they think it's a fair deal as long as they can actually recover the dope. They say this search Tillman's person, his locker, and his car, and they'll come up with the evidence. Now, the CO there is pretty smart. He knows that this Avon spiked that shit himself, and that's the whole reason why he knew that shit would be on Tillman, but he can't prove it. It look like my man Avon getting out real early. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Daniels ends up popping up on Stan. He gonna show the nigga around. And McNulty ends up going to this little shorty crib, old ass, gets to asking her questions about some of the people. He's trying to figure out who these Jane Does is. This doing this damn investigation itself. I wonder if Bunker Lester know that he's actually trying to help out. It's probably not to help Bunker Lester, but more so for McNulty. I got a ego. 13 Jane Does and he gonna solve the cases himself. I guess he figures if he does this, it'll get him off that boat. That nigga bored as shit. It seems like my man Nick is trying to get a place with a shorty. He says his aunt's old place up in Covington has been worked up real nice. It's nice to see my man Nick actually getting his own little spot. I don't know how that nigga gonna pay the mortgage though. That nigga ain't get that much money, $6,000. Can't buy no motherfucking spot with $6,000 now. Anyways, they end up searching Tillman's car and they find it dope. Now at the shipyard, my man Zig ended up getting cussed out by his dad and shit.
Hey, man.
Oh my God, that what the fuck you doing, man?
Stop playing with me. Say cheese. Do that shit again, nigga. I'ma have your goddamn car, nigga. I don't care who your mama is.
Now at this time, Bunker Lester and the little shorty cop end up popping up. You know, Frank nervous as shit. He don't know what the they want. Now Daniel's getting this little motherfucking team together, bro. He got Presbeluski, he got Shakima, he got the Hurt, and they try and get Carver too. Now obviously Shakima and Daniels, well, they wives, they don't really seem to like this shit, which makes sense when you think about it. Now Omar ends up popping up on Bubs. It looks like they're gonna have a conversation with a shotgun pointed at him. Damn, bub. We find out that nigga Tillman got charged with maximum penalties. My man Stringer, we put the TV on mute. He ain't trying to hear that shit. Nigga talking about he got a midterm he got to study for. Anyways, Bunker Lester ended up popping up on that nigga Frank. They pop up on this Frank to ask him about them damn dead girls. That nigga said, man, he about to finish his damn shot and get up out of here. He tells him, man, he heard that shit in the damn shipping containers was an accident. Boy, that nigga went to the bathroom and started tweaking out. Oh, scary ass nigga. That hyperventilating in the damn bathroom mirror on their ass. Anyways, at the beginning of the next episode, bro, we seeing white drug dealers, bro. What the they Eminem? See what ends up happening? My nigga trying to run a damn G-Pack on the corner with these white boys. They stiffing them. They not even giving them all the money. Niggas supposed to get at least 500 back. Talking about the stash got hit. They be treating that man Ziggy like he a bitch in the street. Then that, oh, hold up. Nigga, is that Method Man? What the? Man, they pop up on this, bro. They steal this car and they tell him that he gotta have the money by Friday or they gonna kill his ass. Damn, this this meth money or they robbing him? I don't even know. That's why whole ass shouldn't be in the drug game, man. I'm just saying. My man Carver get added to the team too. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. You know my man Carver should have been on the team. Now Bubs end up popping up on McNulty and he tells him that Omar, well, put that through the ringer. McNulty tried to get a nigga at 20. Fuck no, nigga, I need like 80, 100. That nigga was on my ass. So McNulty gave him some bread. He ended up dipping out. Nick ended up popping up on that crib and finding out that one similarly sold for $340,000 like a week ago. Looks like they're not gonna be able to get that now. We also find out that Freeman gets put on the Cedric detail. So Bunk, well, he's alone with 14 Jane Does now. Ross be really hoeing this nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Zig ends up going to go talk to Nick about the package that got up and the fact that he owes $2,700. And Nick, well, he can't get it for him. Now Nick is telling him he ain't got the bread for him. He gave it to a shorty for an apartment. But like this Zig is shit out of luck. Bro about to get killed by a nigga named Cheese. Bro, Zig racist as fuck, bro. He talking about the N-words got him. God damn. You wanna be like them N-words bad as shit though? You talking about you know how I be. Want to use Ebonics, man. Everybody want to be a until it's time to be a nigga. Now, Bunk, they end up popping up at the shipyard and giving subpoenas out for the grand jury. Sheesh. They pulling niggas, I ain't gonna lie. But Frank don't give a you know that they gonna use the Fifth Amendment. They not gonna say shit. Them niggas ain't snitching. Them made it through Nixon. McNulty end up taking Omar to testify a little bit. He get to make his statement. And they gonna put this nigga on the stand. Put him in a tie, but they gonna put him on the stand though. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Now these motherfucking white dudes is outside. Shakima and Carver, they doing surveillance on him. Hey, yo, will you calm the down, fake ass Eminem? Yo, this nigga talking about this. That, bro, I don't see a nary nigga. A bunch of niggas was said and no niggas was found. Yo, this dude really took Omar to get a damn suit. If he's gonna put that nigga in the Easter Sunday suit, bro, this big bird ass suit. Anyways, Kima and Carver still watching these white boys. Well, they in there eating burgers and shit. Oh shit, my man Hurt pulled up on him. He ended up popping up on the dude.
Hey man, you got some raw?
Shit, man, you got some money, Kai?
Man, I got some money.
Hey, go talk to one of the round back. Yo, how come they be saying nigga with a hard R though? Like, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be as mad if they said nigga. Like, I still would be mad, but damn, they just dropping the hard R's and shit. Fuck, is this the 1950s? Now, Nick ended up popping up on the Greek. They having a conversation. He tell them that they got the subpoenas for the grand jury, but shit, he don't know nothing about it. But he's saying that ain't nobody finna tell. Fuck that. McNulty's still trying to make way on this damn case. So he pop up on this, he get to ask some questions about these girls. Now, he ends up finding out that some of these girls that he can question and show these pictures to of these Jane Does are in custody. One, the nearest, is in New Jersey. This nigga about to go to the dirty Jers. It seems like McNulty doesn't want to see these girls not get ID down at the morgue. Shit, I don't blame him. That shit be nasty when that shit happen. Real shit. Bree ended up talking to Stringer and she explains to him that she went down to CD, but well, she's saying that talking about leave him alone. Shit, that nigga D know that she is getting cracked, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Shit, up, I ain't gonna lie. Now, Nick ended up going to pop up on Cheese to try to get my man Zig his car back. And also, take the car to sell it to get the money. Man, that motherfucking car ain't worth $3,000 or more. These set it on fire. That's how you know this dude Cheese don't give a about the money. It's the principle. This took the car and set it on fire instead of selling it? Oh yeah, he's out of pocket. Nigga done lost his mind. Now Nick comes back to Zig and tells him the bad news.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, man. The nigga took your car and they set it on fire.
Bro, what the man, they gonna kill me, cuz.
Yeah, I mean, they is gonna kill you, but they gonna wait a week though.
Man, what the how is that gonna help me?
Now Hercules out there selling that raw, you feel me? They getting pictures of it and shit, hand in hands, you know, regular shit, I ain't gonna lie. My man Herc really out there doing his thing on the streets. Now it's getting to the point, man, this nigga D'Angelo, man, he just up, bro in prison. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Avon and Stringer having a conversation about him, and Avon like, man, if push come to shove, I've been more than fair to this. That's tough. Bro finna turn his back on family. That ain't right. That's probably what Stringer wanted the whole time anyway. Shit, he ain't doing nothing but cracking that nigga baby mom. They also having a conversation about how, you feel me, it's hard to get that dope on the street. Roberto tripping. Now the Greek, he wants Frank, you know, to still work with him. So he's telling him that he's gonna double the fee, you know, to help out with his legal troubles and shit. But that ain't enough. This nigga Frank mad the Greek won't even come talk to him face to face.
And this motherfucker won't even come talk to me face to face. Bitch ass nigga, man, the Greek. If you, I don't need y'all money. I'm getting paper, and I got my union to take care of, guys.
Now my man Frank gonna hold firm. They end up playing the cops, I ain't gonna lie. Tell them that, you know, those little things that they be punching the numbers in for the boxes, it's hard when you got them fat ass gloves on and shit. Shit, it could have just been a glitch in the system. They lose them boxes all the time. Obviously Bunk knows that they're playing them though. She ain't no dumbass. McNulty's down in New Jersey. He trying to find out what's going on with these damn shorties. And I don't blame him. Nick talks to the Greek, you feel me? He tell him he can get them chemicals for him by the end of the week. But he's kind of scared about them chemicals though. He like, man, what the y'all using that shit for? A bomb? I ain't with that. And I don't blame him. Out here trying to do terrorist acts with these damn chemicals. Now my man McNulty ended up popping up on them shorties, but none of them answer no questions. But they don't give him any information. Shorty get the ass in this. Well, shit, if I tell you some information on Shorty, do I get to stay in America? Then that's real. I ain't gonna lie. She trying to make a deal for her information. Obviously, that's not how that shit gonna work, though. They can't just stay in America because they give us some information, though. And at the end of the episode, shit, my man Frank, well, he wasn't gonna work with a Greek. But after triple pay, he need that money. He told that nigga Nick, man, fuck that wall. We getting this paper, cuz. Unless he's the second coming of Jesus Christ. He don't look like no Jesus to me. Shit, maybe Jesus. Now, my man Nick goes to talk to Proposition Joe with Sergey. You remember he went and asked him for some help with his cousin Zig due to Cheese almost trying to kill him. Not only did he get paid back for the Camaro, but then got made square on the money he owed him too. My man Proposition Joe told Nick straight up, if he wasn't friends with Sergey, we would have smoked you and your cousin. Sheesh. Would have got the niggas up out of here. None of that really matter though. What does matter is that Nick got Ziggy straight and got his money back for his car. At least half of it. Shit, wicked. D'Angelo mom go talk to him and well, seems that his mama, you know, she wants him to help Avon, you know, get his sentence reduced, get out of there. My man D'Angelo, that ain't what he wants. He just wants to be left alone. And that's what he tells his mom. He ends up leaving and who the is this dude right here? Why he following him like that? Anyways, Nick goes to the bar with Ziggy. He ends up giving her the money. He tells him that he's straight with Cheese and his car. Shit, this Zig in the bar talking about, let me get around for the bar. Who the fuck? And what the Yo, this man Zig think he getting paper now? Everybody hurting for hours at the damn boatyard. And here this dude Zig go just throwing money around. This nigga lit a $100 bill on fire to light his cigarette. Somebody slapped this little
man, Zig, what the hell's you doing, man?
Man, I'm just saying you only live once, man. Fuck that. I'ma light this cigarette up with this $100 bill and I'ma get right. Fuck is niggas talking about, cuz.
Now, my man Ziggy end up going outside, bro, and his dad come up to him and ask him what the hell happened to him, cause, well, shit, you know he got his ass beat. He trying to explain to his son that, look, man, there's gonna be some more hours coming in, some more money, more work. You need to stop going in the damn bars and shit, spending your money like that, having everybody thinking that you getting paper. They gonna think that I'm being unfair. I mean, you my son. I love you. And I wish I could give you more money, but shit, right now, I just can't do that. This man Ziggy got to talking about a bunch of nothing, bro, yapping, bro.
Man, if you want to hit me, man, hit me then, Pops. You think I give a cuz? Man, I remember everything from back in the day, man. You used to be a real Pop. I don't know what happened to you, but you a now.
Man, what the you talking about?
Man, I'm just saying, man, you ain't giving no hours. You over there acting like you doing your thing, nigga. You ain't doing shit.
All right, Mr. Back in the Day, how about I slap your dumb ass so hard that you go back in the day? I'm a Marty McFly, you dumbass. Send you back to the future and shit.
Man, if you send me back to the future, how was that the past, dumbass?
Anyways, Bunk and Lester are talking to Daniels about this whole shipping situation, and they're like, look, your case, it crosses over with our case for these 14 bodies. But, you know, they're not being too convincing because this Bunk is in there drunk as hell, vomiting. But they trying. McNulty's on a date with his wife and shit. Okay, I see you trying to get your wife back. He trying his hardest to get another chance, but shorty talking about how about a quick she don't give a damn about that. She trying to get some dick. Now Nick gonna go drop off the little shipment, you feel me, for their next little deal. And he gets offered by the Greek to get his money in dope, wholesale. Really good prices. He could make 60, 70 bands. Now, you know this ass Ziggy want him to do it, but Nick, he ain't really trying to go full package right now. Hey, yo, full package right now is crazy. Anyways, what's important is he ends up taking half in dope and half in money. This half in dope is going to be very, very relevant. Just wait on it. Anyways, back at McNulty's crib, well, his wife's crib, this nigga done woke up and he thinking to himself that he got a little sweet deal. Like, oh yeah, you already know what time it is for me. I done cracked my wife last night. I'm about to move my shit back in. I don't want the kids to get any ideas, so I think you should probably leave. Man, what the f you mean I should probably leave, man? I thought that, you know, since we shit last night that I was about to move back in. What gave you that idea? Damn, cuz. Back at prison, my man D'Angelo, he's in the library, and that weird ass dude keeps following him. I wonder what the f he's doing. Why did he come back here with him? Oh my God. No. Oh my God, he's choking him to death. Yo, this killed D'Angelo. No! This that shit I be talking about, y'all. I'm just saying. As soon as I find a character I like, here y'all go killing them. Is this The Wire or Game of Thrones, yo? What the f? Anyways, the beginning of the next episode, we see Bunk going to go get some stuff for this man's funeral. Hey, what's good, man? Hey, man, I'm trying to pick some shit up for a funeral and shit, man. Man, I don't want this shit, man. Man, we work together, though, man. What, you trying to give me these fucking colorful ass flowers, cuz? That's my man.
Hey, look, man, I got something for you, man. Follow me, man. Check me out.
Oh, yeah, this what the fuck I'm talking about, cuz.
Yeah, you know that gat selling good. We can put pink on it.
Pink? Hey, my nigga was a ass nigga, bro, but he want no pink ass, cuz. Hey, look, man, I want you to put that shit right there, you feel me? I want you to make them all tower carnation, like the towers down on terrace. 221, big ass joint on the front, man. You feel me? And red and black though. You feel me? On some gangster shit, cuz. My nigga was a gangster. I mean, he is a weak ass nigga though, cause he killed himself. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie, that's some weak ass shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band. But that don't matter though. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like at the end of the day, what matters is that I gotta stick with him. You know what I'm saying? Get with it or get lost. Now, my man Nick go talk to the little white dudes that be selling that shit on the corner. He basically telling them, look, man, I got a pack and all that, and I need you working for me. Man, you already know what it is, cuz, man. You know I got you, cuz, on everything.
Hey, listen, man, I don't know how to say this, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, man, so I'm going to just say it straight up, all right? Listen, I don't know if you know this or not. I don't know if you looked in the mirror, you feel what I'm saying? And you seen this, but you're white, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, you're a white guy. Like, I don't know if you knew that or not, but you're white, okay? That's number one. Number two, take that Echo Unlimited off, yo. You look dumb as shit. It's 2026, guys.
Hey, what you mean, cuz? It's 2005 right now, cuz.
Hey, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I'm breaking the fourth wall. Now, you gonna give me the money back that you owe my Ziggy, and then you gonna work my pack, too. Or we gonna have a problem.
Damn, cuz. Now, at this point, the nigga that got my man D'Angelo killed for Stringer, he ended up popping up on him. They having a conversation. Yo, he said them Baltimore wow. And he ain't wrong. This dead ass got this man killed, and Avon don't even know about it. That's some bullshit.
Man, listen, Avon don't know shit, and he ain't gonna know shit, or it's gonna be me and you. What you talking about?
Oh, y'all Baltimore is wild, cuz. Right. Hitting the granny with a bazooka. Y'all niggas hit your own mans with one. Foul ass, cuz. Now, my man Avon and Weebay, they talking in the prison and shit. My man Weebay got a motherfucking steak. Yo, he going crazy. Man, I did everything I could for that nigga D'Angelo.
Yeah, you did. You was good to that. He just a ass, man. I mean, he almost rolled on you that one time and shit. Shit, he might have rolled on you again. You feel me? This might be for the best.
I mean, you right and all that, man, but that's still my nephew, man. You feel me? And his mom and shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's my sister, man. I love that little though, man. Like, he did this shit to hurt me, cuz. And it did hurt me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm in here, nigga, you eating steak and shit? I ain't even eating, man. I ain't ate in 3 days, cuz.
Oh, man, you tripping, nigga. You need to eat something. You falling off to nothing.
Now, Herc and Carver, they in this. What the f is this, bro? This got secret gadgets and shit, nigga. This is a James Bond shop? Where that nigga James Bond be motherfucking shopping at and shit, bro? No funny. Now they end up getting this bug from there. That shit cost $1,200. They had to put that shit on Carver damn car. But they gonna use it to get motherfucking audio. Shit, they got the visual with the cameras, but they need the motherfucking audio to back it up. Now, a little officer shorty that was down at the piers, she tell this dude Frank that their little case is over with and that she going to the Fairfield terminal. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, Sharif. Talking about cause of terrorism. Anyways, speaking of docs, Frank seeing these, they showing him these videos of these robots at the dock and shit. Shit, that's just something else that's gonna cut down on work. You know he hot. Anyways, my man Stringer go talk to Bree and shit. You know, D'Angelo mom, she going through it, I ain't gonna lie. Damn, can't believe you killed my D'Angelo like that. That's tough. Now, later on at the bar, my man Nick go pop up. He go talk to Ziggy ass.
Hey, man, here you have for the rest of the packages, man. And a little bit left over, you feel me, from the that stiff you last time, cause you a
Man, that was my motherfucking thing with the packages, man. You doing that better than me too, cuz. Some bullshit. I can't do nothing right, man. Fuck. And then I got this motherfucking letter and shit, bro. I got my Nancy Pelosi pregnant.
Man, Nancy Pelosi, nigga. Ain't that a politician or something?
Man, whatever, man. You know, it's a shipyard, bro. Everybody be fucking her and shit.
Yeah, I mean, we all be her, but ain't nobody get her pregnant, dumbass.
Nah, at the crib, my man Daniel was talking to his wife, telling her everything she want to hear.
Man, they try to put them damn cases on me. I told them, hell no, bro. You feel me? That. Y'all ain't gonna put 14 bodies on me, man. I'm doing exactly what I need to do. Get this off my back. Get my damn major pension, man. Everything else, fuck that. Y'all want me to help y'all with these 14 bodies. Fuck that. I need 14 motherfucking bands per person. What you talking about?
No, I like when you talk like that, Daddy.
Bro, hey, don't ever say that like that. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I know that this is a video where I ain't supposed to break the fourth wall, but I ain't trying to hear you say daddy like that, cuz.
Now back at the shipyard, this man Frank talking to the black dude, and it's supposed to be the black dude's turn to get his time to run the shipyard. It's my time. Elect me, cuz. Unfortunately, though, my man Frank says that he needs one more year to make things right.
I don't know about that one.
He don't really like the way that shit sound. Anyways, Prespaluski and Kima, they still at the little strip club joint, staking out the little bitches coming in and out. And Nick and Zig, well, they found out that this is playing a joke on this man Ziggy. Yeah, them papers that he got about the shorty, it's that one, bro, the one that he put the dick on his computer screen. Maui ass. I ain't gonna lie, they violated my shit. If I was Zig, nigga, I would get back on his dumb ass, get a gun and shoot that. Now they follow the shorties, bro, and they end up finding out that they on the 6th floor. Seems like Kima and Prespaluski actually getting some shit done. I ain't gonna lie. Security guard at the front was being a ass. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, y'all gotta be a resident and shit to get up there, man. It ain't no public restrooms.
But if I had a hot dog for you, let me use the bathroom, you fat. Back on the block, fake ass Eminem get to bounce in the tennis ball. They put that damn wire in. Damn. And they got hit by a truck. Jesus Christ, $1,200 down the drain. Oh, I know they mad. Look at Carvin's face, bro. You know he just thinking about that damn credit card bill. Now we at the funeral and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Scenes like this, they be making me mad, bro. Because, yo, I know that they just had to irritate the out of that little ass kid to make him cry, acting like he's sad about his dad dying. Man, he don't even know who the that is in the casket. Anyways, my man Proposition Joe go up to talk to Stringer, and he got a proposition for him. Hey, Proposition Joe, proposition here. Anyways, he tells Stringer, look, man, I got some real good dope. Y'all dope is trash, and we all know it. So all we gonna do, man, is we gonna give you some uncut dope for the same price as me. However, we need part of them damn towers. We got the good dope, so we ain't got the goddamn real estate or the men to move it. Now, Stringer said that he gonna go talk to Avon. Shit, we gonna see how this go. I ain't gonna lie. It probably ain't gonna go how we think it is. Now, Frank's still arguing with these over the legislation. It ain't no damn money in it. Now, he ended up giving this a bunch of bread, bro, and tell him to talk about the damn canal so they can get a dredge and get some damn ships in there so he can get money for his people. That's all Frank trying to do, man. He trying to make sure his people eat and everybody got money so they can live their life regularly. Shit, I don't blame him. Anyways, they end up finding one of them missing ass shipments. You know, the ones that get entered on the keypad wrong? Seems like Frank, he was lying because they go around the checkpoint. It isn't a mistake. It's on purpose. Now they follow it and they end up following them to a little warehouse. A warehouse by the name of Pyramid Incorporated, 5605 Newkirk. This place has a lot of business going through it. Anyways, Stringer Bell goes to talk to Avon.
Hey, man, you knew this was using the whole time?
Yeah, I know it, man. You know, back when we did a thing with the guard and shit, but I ain't know he was going to hang himself, man. Look, man, the homecoming was good and shit. You know, Bree, she was tripping and shit, but she gonna be all right. Man, you can't blame yourself for that, bro. He did that shit to a so.
Hey, man, Proposition Dope told us, man, you know, in the bright side that we can get some of that good ass dope. We just got to get him part of the towers.
Man, hell no, man. Man, I'm gonna find us a better John, man. Tripping. Can't get them towers up, nigga. They gonna think we weak as fuck. We ain't never gonna get up under that nigga thumb. And you know his thumb big as shit. Nigga fat as fuck. Nikki ends up going home and tells her shorty, look, man, start looking at the 2-bedroom. Something nice. Some good hours, you know, that he might be able to make $500 a week. Maybe a little bit more. That capping, boy, he getting way more than that. I ain't gonna lie. Now, Carver and Hurt end up following this damn truck. They run the tags and they find out it's Nick Sabaka, who is related to a Frank Sabaka that they're working the case on. Monk tells my man Lester that he needs to talk to Cedric, put the little bug in his ear, try to get him to pick up them damn bodies. Get it off Bunk's ass. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Charles at the shipyard ends up getting his leg crushed. Yep, his leg's gonna have to get amputated. Nigga gonna change his name to Peg Leg. Patchy the pirate ass
Now Lester goes to talk to Cedric and says that he should pick the bodies up because they really died in that damn can. Man, like, yeah, you could pass it up, but then you gotta worry about how you gonna live your day to day. You know, Cedric be listening to Lester as Lester got that wisdom in him. Speaking of listening to somebody, my man Frank done pulled up on Charles Shorty, and she ain't listening to shit except for them dollar bills in his envelope. Obviously, he going through some shit and doing some illegal shit, and his man she's just asking him how he got the paper. He ain't say nothing, but we know this man Frank up to no good. Cedric goes to talk to Rawls, and he tells him that he's gonna pick them damn bodies up. Exactly what he wanted. We find out that the reason Elena's being so cold to this dude McNulty is because she don't trust him. Hey, we all know in a relationship, shit, without trust, you don't got nothing. I don't blame her ass. All that nigga do is cheat and lie. I won't trust him either. Cedric explains to his wife that he's gonna pick them damn bodies up after he told her last time he would. Come on, man, you letting these told your dumb ass, and you just allowing it to happen. What happened to the man that I married that had ambition? She gonna love me for my ass? I know y'all heard that nigga Wale whack ass. In our next episode, my man McNulty, well, he goes to a bar and he is up, slamming the payphone down and all that. Ended up touching this girlfriend and shit.
Hey, man, let me get one more, man.
You not getting behind the wheel, are you?
And I'm not, man. I ain't driving tonight, man. Shit. And I'm driving.
This dude McNulty done crashed the car and shit. Nigga the John up. He ended up going to this diner and he asked Shorty if she can get some eggs. He talking about, can I get some scrapple with it? You can get whatever you want. Oh, this freaky ass fucking her. Hey, yo. I ain't gonna lie though, for a little white, bro, she got a little ass on her though. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't show y'all because, you know, YouTube monetization and shit, but still, just take my word for it. This woke up, blood all in the bed and shit. Anyways, at the shipyard, these done hype Ziggy head up, making him think that he can fight Maui. Oh, he about to get his ass beat, you know it. Lester and the gang explained to Shorty that works with the DA why they need the wiretap. They connected everything. Now this dude Ziggy back at the boatyard, man, see this dude buy a Frappuccino and think that he's a bitch. So we go over to Maui, bro, and oh God, this weak as hell. Damn. Yo, he put this Ziggy on top of the shipment containers? Oh, he violated. Now, even though the bodies got moved, it seemed like Bunk still got the short end of the stick. They done brought his ass in and made him go work with them. Sheesh. Anyways, they write up the paperwork for the judge. This nigga Vanderwell or whatever the his name is. They got in there moving shit around. And he want his damn window washed. Now, Bodie going through it, him and Pooh, because they realize that they got bullshit heroin. They ain't making no money. So they got to figure something out. Bunk and McNulty, they go to have a conversation. One of their regular talks where they get drunk on the railroad tracks. McNulty all up telling them how he about to try again with Elena and shit, and he wants to get back into the game, talking about he got to go ask Raw. Man, you know that nigga not letting you back in the game? He don't even with your dumb ass. Now Frank goes to have a conversation with his brother and shit. He tried to put him on a new union, get him a little stipend, but he had to grease it though. So his brother don't want it. He want anything that he get to come straight. Shit, I feel it. Now this dude Ziggy go to pick up a duck? He got going on. Now this dude Nick go talk to Ziggy, you feel me? He telling me he need to get some new wheels and get some money. He ended up giving him some bread and shit. This man Zig talking about, man, I ain't taking no money. Fuck that money. This throws the money outside, bro. What type of shit? Yo, Nick, just slap this, bro. Now Cedric keeps going to Rawls and he's trying to get McNulty back on the case. Now he go to Rawls and he tell him, look, bro, you said I can have anything I needed, no questions asked. And nigga, I need McNulty on this motherfucker. Detail. Rawls eventually gives in and he lets him do it, only because he needs their 14 bodies clear. Now they find out from the DA that they got to take this brothel down, because if they can take the brothel down, they can connect everything and then they can get the wiretap where they need to. My man Bodie's so down bad, bro, he got to let go. Firing, that's tough. Now back at the office, they realize that they need somebody undercover to go with these shorties in this brothel, and it seems like the perfect person walked in. Takes a hoe to know a hoe. Looks like McNulty's up. Yo, oh my God, did this Ziggy, why did he bring a duck with a diamond chain to the bar? Oh, this nigga got a diamond joint on. He going crazy. Is that VVS? Now they end up popping up on this that was looks like he was about to get a little bit of loving from a little bitch from this brothel, and they stop his ass. They get the car with the number and the 4 digits on it that they can use to get McNulty in there. Look like he about to have some fun. Now back at the shipyard, these done up for 2 multiple reasons. One, they don't put this Frank number on the do not disconnect list, which is stupid, because he called, he's like, yo, I'm 90 days late on my phone bill. Why the f is my phone still on? But also, the little lady cop, he finds out that she lied about moving, and then he sees that they following this can, one of the shipments that left. So he sends another one out that actually has regular stuff in it, and see what the cops do. Now he knows for sure that they're following him. So he contacts the Greek and he's gonna let him know. Now the dude that was with the cameras, he go to open everything up with Sergey, and it's Barbie's in it and shit. But we find out that this is on purpose. While all of this is happening though, my man Bodie, he's making some plans to get some dudes together with some baseball bats to scare these off the block. Get these hoe ass niggas up out of here. Shit, I don't blame him. This nigga Ziggy is really tripping though, bro. He still got this duck at this damn bar. He got this duck drinking alcohol and shit. Why do you have this duck drinking this shit, man? Anyways, when they leave the office, McNulty ends up going with little shorty cop. They gonna go grab a beer at the bar. They get to having conversations about everything. Now while they there, he called that number and he trying to get tapped in with the brothel. Bodie go sees where these is at that he's gonna go scare off the block later. And McNulty, well, he go back to Shorty crib, but he sees all these pictures of the kids and all that stuff on the refrigerator and everything, and he has a change of heart. He thinks about Elaine and his kid. He don't want to fuck around and shit. He trying to regain her trust. Shit, I feel him. He trying to get his family back. Anyways, Bodie and his mans go pull up on with the motherfucking blue do-rag on. He scared all them off the block. Damn. Violated they ass. They gonna be back though, trust me. Frank goes to go talk to the Greek and, yo, the old ass nigga actually showed up this time. Huh, what are you guys doing? Any coffee? Anything to eat? So what's the problem?
Man, look, man. These motherfuckers is on to us. Cops following them motherfucking shipment containers and shit. Y'all niggas gotta get right.
Okay. Cool. We also find out that your phone is tapped and shit. Why are you not paying your phone bill?
Man, look, man, I ain't got time for all that shit, man. Y'all still gonna pay us too when we doing these clean shipments.
Okay. We still pay, but look, can you go to the gym? Maybe lose a little bit of weight. I'm tired of seeing your fat ass around here. I every time I see you, I just think to myself, man, this dude is just letting himself go. Man, f you, cuz.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. You just let yourself go though on some real shit.
Now, episode 9 starts off pretty sad. You know those people that said they don't spin the block on Bodie? Well, they do. But unfortunately, there's a little boy in this building that ends up getting shot in his head. This is gonna f everything up. For the block, shit, for everybody. Because this little boy died, they're gonna start pulling bodies off the street. They're gonna try to find out who killed him. And Stringer and everybody gonna have to shut down the whole drug trade for multiple days. You know the cops be tripping. Now, he told them they to go throw them guns away and shit, which makes perfect sense. But you know Bodie not the most competent I ain't gonna lie. Now, Nick, he goes to go talk to the Greek and he finds out basically he's gonna go get his drugs from White Mike now. But he says that he's gonna be fair to him. He also says to keep doing the clean shipments. If they don't get stopped by the cops after a while, then cool. If they do, they'll see the police and shit, and things will still be all right after a while. The cops are going to pull everybody off the street at this point too. That little boy dying, it shook things up. Shit, man, my man Stringer Bell had to go talk to Proposition Joe about everything. Now, Prop is telling him, look, man, you don't gotta live by the motherfucking gun all the time. That's the reason why we be in half the shit that we in. Shit, it makes a lot of sense. Buy your dope for $1, sell it for $2. That's the only way to do it. Now, this dude Ziggy at the bar and shit, he talking to his mans about a little new caper that he got going together. He said he not really with Nick because Nick got that drug money and shit. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. You been where White Mike trying to move the packages. You just bad at it. Anyways, our man Pegleg come show up. They named this Tilt. Crazy name. Anyways, McNulty tries to call that number, but Shorty know he a cop right away. This nigga sound like a cop. So they said that he gonna have to, learn a little accent. A little English accent, But it's funny because that McNulty actually isn't from America. He is whatever the this accent is in real life. Anyways, this man Ziggy end up walking out of the bar. Nick pops up on him. This nigga swing on him and all that. Bro, tweaking. Anyway, he go in there and we realize that the motherfucking duck died. Whole bar going now. Damn. Now back at the office, they find out that they doing they motherfucking distribution somewhere else. That's real. Shit, I would be moving my drugs other places too if I had motherfucking cops on me all the time. Yo, this fat ass cop ain't shit, bro. You talking about you shoot one 9-year-old by accident, whole city tripping. You, bro, in your suspenders. Anyway, Ziggy go talk to the dude that they sold the cameras to before. He says that he got some goddamn Mercedes for him. He want 20 on the dollar and all that. But he's saying, man, he want 3 minimum so he make it worth his time. 15 each for each car. Man, them bitches are 73,000. You better get them, John. You can sell them for 70. You making 55 off each car. You spending 45 to make $165,000. I need that. Anyways, my man McNulty back at the office, he ended up using that little accent and shit. And it's about time. They about to do an undercover operation with him getting his mother dick sucked. Now this dude Zig, he trying to make this little plan. He need wood beams and some bolt cutters. I don't know what the he about to do with those shits, but I know it's gonna up. Zig can't do nothing right. Anyways, that one nigga that be buying the cameras and the cars and shit, McNulty go to run his name and something pop up. Unfortunately for them, the Greek is tapped in with the that they call. Oh yeah, Bodie gets interrogated, but them cops don't know shit. They talking about they got his fingerprints and they pointed at the wrong gun. Can't believe they found the guns in the first place. Supposed to dump them. Now the Greek meets with everybody and tells them that the police are asking questions about their little friend, homeboy in San Diego. It happened a long time ago, but shit, he's still talking about it, and it's something that they should know. They also talk about the Colombians taking the chemicals and they're paying less than what they promised. It seems like they're gonna use the FBI to get back at these. Damn, niggas don't got no shame to snitch on anybody in the business. They don't even give a fuck. Now Stringer ends up telling his people because that dope is so raw and they can step on it as much as they need to that as soon as everything calm down, they gonna let Prop Joe's people take over 3 of them damn towers. Now my man Ziggy tell bro that he about to have them cars ready for him next Tuesday. He try to get an advance payment. You ain't slick. Stringer's snapping on his mans right now though, bro, because everything that's happening. He ends up asking Bodie about what happened as well.
Hey man, you talked in that motherfucking building?
Man, hell no, man. They said my Prince was on the gun and shit, bro. I asked him to point at the gun. They pointed at the wrong gun. They ain't got shit on me, cuz. On God.
Nah, man, lock that door and you leave.
Now, my man Ziggy ends up going to go sell that diamond. What is that, a collar? He get $1,200 for that. So I know he paid about $3. Now he gets some bolt cutters and he's also looking at a gun. You know this about to end up bad. Anyways, Nick go to talk to White Mike, bro, and White Mike don't want to give it to him for $400 at first. So he called that Sergey up. They tell him he gonna give him that shit for $400. My name Sergey fuck with Nick. He also asked him about some situation that happened and he finds because somebody got dropped at a place that they be, you know, selling drugs out of. Sergey said it wasn't their people though, because that nigga had hands in the face. But they gave my man McNulty back at the office a mail purse. What the freaky ass? The terrorism people pop up at the shipyard. Counter-terrorism want to search everything that they got in that bitch. That's tough. They pick my man McNulty up too. You know he about to get his dick sucked up. Stringer goes to talk to Bree and they having a conversation about what's going on. He want Bree to go talk to Avon and convince him to let my mom man Proposition Joe have 3 of them towers. She gonna try. Now my man McNulty in there getting his dick sucked and all that. I ain't gonna lie, but they waited a little bit too long. He really got his dick touched on. You gonna have to explain that. Anyways, they bust in there and sting everything. Now the anti-terrorism people also end up finding a bunch of drugs, bro. 1,125 kilograms of crack cocaine. Damn. They hit the shit out of the Colombians. I told you. That man Greek was about to use the FBI. Hey, fair is fair, right? Anyways, my dude Stan is trying to get Frank in trouble, bro. He want to get this charge so bad. But they telling him that the damn case is bigger than that now. They got to clear them 14 bodies. They got murders. They got drugs, all types of shit. Stan mad about it, but he'll get over it, hopefully. Anyways, Bree tells Stringer Bell that Avon, he ain't giving that damn Proposition Joe no damn towers. But he is bringing in Brother Mazone down, so Avon's crew has some muscle. Brother Mazone be catching bodies. I ain't gonna lie. Stringer seems to think they got a week or two. It's gonna take some time for him to get down. Shit, hell no. That Brother Mazone, he popped up same day. This nigga not playing. He right in New York. That popped up at the terrace, and you know shit about to get real. I ain't gonna lie. The best part of waking up is leaning your cup. I'm about to sip this my lean cash. The beginning of episode 10 starts with us having a time lapse of putting trackers on cars and Prespalucci setting up an entire bulletin board of all the key players and what they are. Now after this bulletin board fiasco with Prespalucci and him trying to figure out what every single person is doing and what their role is, what a shitty ass job by the way, Stringer Bell is at the high rises and it's time to bring in the west side guys with the east side guys.
All right, man, listen up. We giving them 221-735-820-008-004. Here, Mike Jones, I'm on a lot.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, cuz, man. You not even singing the song right, cuz. Yo, you bringing Method Man in this bitch, cuz? Now, McNulty and the gang have been putting these trackers on everything. And I ain't gonna lie, it's actually working. With this new technology, they've been able to find 2 single locations that these motherfuckers been at. That diner, one of which is the diner. So they gonna camp out, see what the going on. My man Frank has decided that he's gonna go run anyway, even though it's the black dude's time. Yo, I feel bad for my nigga Ott, yo. It was his time to shine. Here come this bitch ass nigga Frank Sabaka and everything up. It's always a white guy with no hair, bro. You need to shave that bullshit off looking like Homer Simpson. Anyways, Stan, y'all might remember how he feel like he got over by my man Herb and my man Daniels. Well, he said that and went above their pay grade to the feds. Yep, went to the FBI, bro. He's about to have the FBI on his damn case. That man Stan not playing. He knows if the feds get on the case, they're gonna basically take everything over. At least that's what he thinks is gonna happen. We gonna see. Now my man Ziggy went and stole them goddamn Mercedes truck. I ain't gonna lie. You know my man Ziggy tripping. Bro went and took them damn Mercedes trucks and he took one of them. Oh, this think he about to go on a joyride. Back at Nick's place, his girlfriend ended up finding all his drug money. Shit, $500 a week he was getting extra working at the shipyard. Getting $4,400 back pay or some shit he was talking about. Man, hell no. This is straight hairline money. I'm talking about spitting all money. Keem was having a weird ass like relationship with her girl at this point, bro. Her girl all pregnant and shit. She all acting like she don't want to be up on her, neglecting her, fake ass smiles. She ain't even want to hold her damn stomach. Baby kicking and she over there fake smirking. Man, that nigga Nick girl mad as shit about that money, by the way. She don't believe thing about that shit. She know that's some drug money. Anyways, back at the towers, Avon done brought in Brother Mazone. And that is not playing. They call that nigga the Grim Reaper in the streets. They said that nigga Brother Mazone, that my King Von of Baltimore. Bro, he walked up on Cheese. He got the blick and shit. He told Proposition Joe people they had to get the fuck on. Shit, you know, Method Man wasn't trying to listen to that shit. So the nigga Brother Mazone hit it with that fire. He put fire in this nigga. Hit that nigga like the Human Torch. You get it? Cause Baltimore Human. All right, my fault. Now the feds come and meet with Daniels and the state attorney, and they basically are saying, look, we're trying to make a goddamn RICO case out of this. We got one priority: water corruption. Man, nobody give a about that union, man. This case way bigger than the fucking union. Think you got going on, girl?
Man, we understand that, but the whole reason we're even here is because of the union.
Man, fuck that shit, Cup. Frank Sabaka, nigga, the nigga that look like Homer Simpson, Cup. Now, Proposition Joe is trying to explain to Cheese that, look, we not gonna hit back at this Brother Mazone, bro. I heard a whole platoon of niggas went after him and he smoked their ass. It's only one person that I think could pull something like this off, but he ain't gonna want no regular ass money. He don't take contract bread. Now this person that he's talking about is Omar Little, the gay crusader, but they gonna have to finesse the situation just a little bit to get him to work. Now my man Ziggy, I ain't gonna lie, he went in there about the Mercedes and Double G. Well, he played his ass, finessed him, gave him 10% instead of 20 like he promised. My man Ziggy wasn't going for that, so he called him a Greek cunt, which is crazy, by the way. Next thing you know, bro, he getting beat up. Nigga talking about Malacca. Yo, calm down first off, or I go to my car and get my Glocker. What you talking about? This man Ziggy walked in. Damn. No, please don't kill me. Oh my God, this nigga shot me in my head.
Yeah, Malacca.
He went back in there. Hold up, you killed the and he gonna give him the money back? Yo, you gave the worker the bread? Hell no. Ain't he left the alive? He on the phone calling the cops. Bro, I would have smoked this dumb ass. Yeah, better than me. First off, I would have made sure his was dead. Secondly, I would have left both of them stinking, left up out that with my money in hand. Caught the cops. They on the way here. The sirens. This nigga not even leaving. Bro sitting there crying, smoking a Newport box 100. All right, it might not have been a Newport, might have been a Cam or something. Either way, it don't matter. This nigga is sitting there smoking a cigarette instead of getting the out of Dodge. Oh yeah, you know that he ain't built for this shit. Killed the started crying. Crying ain't gonna bring him back. You feel me? You can tell that's a that did something off of impulse. Bro don't even know what he just did. All he is thinking about is a life in prison and then in there beating the shit out of him and eventually bending him over. Because you know they about to turn his little scrawny ass every way but loose. I mean, it's gonna be something loose, all right. All right, my fault. Now, while Ziggy is freaking the out because he just murdered somebody, Proposition Joe meets up with the homie Butch and he wants to set up a parlay between Stringer and Omar. Well, this is going to be very interesting. Now, my man Ziggy is in the interrogation room making a statement. Yep, this man is in there signing a statement telling him that he murdered somebody over a argument. Wow, what a dumbass. No lawyer. Now, you remember that one guy that works in anti-terrorism that's, you know, connected to the Greek? Well, he got tipped off that they have some wiretaps. Yep, seems like the feds are involved and he knows about it now. This shit is over with. So he goes to tell the Greek about it, but not before Nick can go tell Ziggy's dad that this got arrested for murder. And for some reason, he blamed Nicky for it. Where were you at? You're his cousin. You're his dad. Well, that does have a good point. You are his father. So why don't you take some accountability? Anyways, the Greek now knows that the feds are involved. So they're shutting everything down. The diner, the warehouses, keep it clean. No more phones. Well, it's over with. And you know what else is over with? Stan, in this case. This popped up mad as shit.
Man, yo, so y'all niggas, I give you this assignment, give you this man, and everything, man. So you can get Frank Sabaka. I got you the feds. You were here just having a heyday and shit.
He ain't like how this man Prespaluski was talking to him. He told Prespaluski to roll out. Said, you belong to me. You know what Prespaluski did? He punched this in the mouth. Yeah, he rocked this nigga. I'm talking about bang. Yeah, he was tired of my father-in-law talking that shit. Had to rock him in this shit real quick. Nicky went to go look for the Greek, but well, the diner is shut down. So now he's kind of in the dark. Now they find out that these have been sending text messages, not calls. And basically, if they can track back where the text message was made, they can track it to a cell phone tower and then go to the cell phone company to try to get it. Now, obviously, you know, a subpoena only going to get them certain things, but you know, if they got a search warrant, they can get a lot. Now, at the end of the episode, you know, we find out that Nicky is a crybaby, bro, crying about his cousin, man. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, now they find out from these text messages that were in Greek that they're cleaning up everything. So they're trying to get these search warrants done as quick as they possibly can so they can go and ransack everything. I'm talking about raid the whole kit and caboodle. Unfortunately, the Greeks know about this and they're like, well, that we about to clear everything out. Looks like them raids aren't gonna really do any justice. Just cooked.
up early in the morning. I'm talking about 6 a.m. motherfuckers busting that bitch. Wake up, police, up. Like, yo, calm the fuck down, nigga. Now they go do these raids and obviously they don't find much, except for on the lower end guys that didn't really get a heads up. They called Nick, so he didn't stay home. That nigga dipped off, but they still raided his crib and everything. They got Sergey, some of the other guys. They got White Mike, and they went to Nick's house and they got all of his money and his drugs. Obviously, he has a arrest warrant, and they tell his dad to tell him that he needs to turn himself in. They even go bust a union, and Stan finally gets what he wants.
Oh, look at the how you mighty. Look how they falling. You bald head. And here looking like a Caucasian milk dud. Fuck wrong with you?
Now Nick ends up going back home to his dad. His dad is pissed about this money and these drugs. He tells him that he gotta go turn himself in. Shit, you know Nick not gonna do it, not right away at least. That man Frank gets walked to the damn police car outside, dude. They taking motherfucking pictures of him, all types of shit. You know, he run his union, so you know that shit about to be in the papers. All of this would have been avoided though if they just knew that Ziggy ended up killing Double G. They knew that this did it and didn't tell fucking Daniels. I'm like, yo, did he do this to get revenge on this? Now, they don't really got shit on my man's Frank. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga said, I ain't talking. I ain't saying shit. So they have to let him go. Now, White Mike, I ain't gonna lie. That straight talking. That asked for something to eat and a strawberry soda. You know that he about to tell. My man Omar gets to meet up with Stringer Bell and well, he still hates Omar because of what happened to Brandon. This niggas burnt him with cigarettes and all that. But Stringer convinced them that Brother Mazone was the one that actually did the hit. Hey, yo. Now he says he'll put him in the right direction because he wants to get even with Omar, squash their beef. We're gonna see how that last. My man Frank went to go see Ziggy and well, things didn't go too well.
Cop, I'm never gonna be like you. I was just tired of everyone laughing at me, treating me like I was a joke, you know? And I could have went home and just masturbated like I normally do, but I was tired of gooning, so I wanted to start shooting.
Man, what the man? You shot that for what? You killed him for what, man? For some money? I could have gave you some money, dumbass.
It wasn't about the money, Dad. It was the principle.
Oh, it's the principle. Now look at you. Ain't here about to get fucked by all these big ass.
Now my man Omar popped up on Brother Mazone Hotel, and I ain't gonna lie, I never knew it though. Is a hotel cheaper than a motel, or is it the other way around? Like, which one is the one that's usually budgeting? I guess it could be both technically, but what's the difference between a motel and a hotel? Because if you a bad for that hotel, I hit it lit with Moesha will motel? All right, my fault. That was trash. Yo, why this man Brother Mazone bodyguard playing with dogs and shit? Man, Omar saw that. You know he about to use that for his motherfucking advantage. Anyways, they got the little shorty cop. I forgot her name. I ain't gonna lie. The one from the docks following that one with the hat on. That nigga always got a damn beret, fedora, whatever. That hat looks stupid as shit. Now she ends up following him and finds the room that he's in. Whole time, this really was with the Greek. This in the suit, this is just like a decoy. They knew that they was being followed too. I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucking Benz is hot. So they left it in the damn garage. It's a bandit, a Mercedes Benz, you know they getting paper. Now, they have an idea. Well, the Greek, yeah. He just wants to knock these Frank and Nick off. But the other guy's like, look, we'll tell them we can get Zig out, and for that, we can get their loyalty. Little do they know, the Zig already made a statement about, well, the fact that he murdered somebody. So it doesn't really matter what they do. This is going to lead to a problem later. But for now, Omar done pulled up on Brother Mazone and got the two wonder lesbians. I don't even know if they're lesbian. I just keep calling them that. That's pretty funny. But anyways, they end up bringing a dog to this bodyguard, knock his dumb ass out, and then he opened the door and popped his Brother Mazone. I ain't gonna lie, Omar find out that he's not the one that had anything to do with Brandon. So he obviously is getting played. He doesn't kill Brother Mazone. Instead, he calls the cops.
I'd like to report a shooting at the 223 motel over on 68th.
Sir, that's not even a real place.
Shut up.
Now, the little shorty cop from the dock goes to talk to Frank and basically alludes that they can help him if he comes in. So he does. Now, they end up telling him, you know, that he needs a lawyer, but if he cooperates and gives them all the information about the grief, that him and Nick will walk probation straight crazy, and then they'll move Zig to Eagle Street to be in a softer county, like a county jail, I mean. Now, while this is happening, Nick is talking to the guy in this funny ass hat, and he's telling him straight up about Zig and being able to help him. So Nick calls Frank and he tells him the news, and well, Frank, he's ready to turn on him, but he said he's gonna go meet him. Now, unfortunately, as he's going to meet these guys, there's a subpoena getting filed with the feds that is explaining that this is helping to cooperate to help get the Greek the up out of here. So as Frank goes to go meet them, the anti-terrorism guy makes a phone call, and now the Greek knows that Frank is working for him. So they murder him. Yep, you probably thought that someone was coming to save the day, right? Nope, this dies. And that's why I say The Wire is like Game of Thrones, because you can't ever like anyone. Everybody can die in this show. Whole doc seen this nigga die, bro. They said it was a floater. Shit. Anyway, Stringer goes to talk to Brother Mazone, and he finds out that, oh shit, I don't locked up.
Hey, you good, Kaz?
Hey man, who the fuck is you think you talking to? Man, you don't think I know that you did? You know what? I'm gonna let you believe what you want, bro. I should kill your dumb ass though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, bitch ass. Man, who the fuck do you think you talking to? You think I'm fucking stupid, cuz? Man, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna let you believe what you want, bitch ass nigga. Now get the fuck out of my room, cuz. And tell Avon that our little agreement is absolved.
Now Ziggy at the pier, bro, freaking the fuck out, bro. And they trying to ask him like, what are you gonna do? Go get a gun? Go get yourself killed to go to prison like Ziggy? Nigga, Nick Dad came and got his ass. Now they finally find out that Frank Sabaka, you know, the cooperator, he's dead. They go tell Stan and this talking about he almost feel bad for him. Yo, Stan ain't shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Now Daniels presses Stan though, and he wants to get Presbeluski. So basically, Stan says he has to ride the desk for 2 months, write a written apology, and you know, as long as he does that, then he can be with Daniels, waste his career away. I don't think it's really a waste, but whatever. My man Nicky goes with his dad and goes to turn himself in, but Freeman finds him, and the Greeks decide that they're gonna let somebody else do the heroin here with this man Proposition Joe, and then they're gonna dip off. I ain't mad at him. You can just go be lit somewhere else. Good thing they decided that though, because they had outside Nick house about to spray and kill his dumb ass. Now Bubs ends up getting arrested, and he tells McNulty and Kima that the East Side and West Side boys was working together. Stringer, Proposition Joe, etc. So you already know what that means. That's gonna lead us into season 3, which I know y'all probably want, but I need at least 4,000 likes. Anyways, my man Nick has decided to give them all the information Frank was gonna give them. Well, maybe not all of it, but a good amount, in order to get witness protection and not have to go to prison. So he gives them everything that he can. One of the FBI agents that's still working with them calls to see about this guy that they've been sending information to. And then he realizes this ain't been with that division in a year. This nigga went to anti-terrorism. Yep, y'all been getting played. Speaking of getting played, Omar goes to talk to Butch, and he finds out the same thing. Oh, he about to see about Stringer Bell ass. I don't blame him. Kima and her girl get into it. They go to pick up some baby shit, and Kima's girl is trying to explain to her like, look, this baby on the way. If you ain't ready for it, the niggas say that, but I am. Proposition Joe talks to the Greek guy, finds out that he's gonna get heroin from a different person soon, and they pop the last 200 kilos that was in the container. But the Greeks are long gone at this point. Avon ends up talking to Stringer once Stringer goes to visit him, and once he finds out about Brother Mazone and everything, he tells him, hey, you just work with Proposition Joe for now on until I get out. They also get a video footage of Sergey killing somebody, that person that died in Philly. So they're gonna actually get the person that's responsible for these 14 bodies. But it doesn't matter though, the Greeks end up skipping out, and this Nicky ends up leaving his damn hotel after they told him not to. And just like that, season 2 of The Wire has ended.